yourself. I've not been erring, have I been human? I don't think it's right to stop contributing.
Hi guys, I'm Matthew.
And I am Daniel.
This is the Playroom Studio. We are musicians and we react to videos that you guys send to us, that you suggest, and ones that we just want to have a look at.
Absolutely. So today we have a much requested reaction video. This is Dimash. This is going to be the first Dimash.
Have you heard of him?
Have any of you people heard of Dimash? This is our first Dimash reaction video on this channel. He is singing Stranger. I've never heard this song before. We have a small amount of experience hearing Dimash before, not a lot at all. So I don't, it's been years really since I've seen anything of his. So I'm interested to see his performance style. I remember him having an extraordinary voice, but I don't remember much else other than that. So today we're in for a treat, I imagine, since you're so passionate that you want us to see it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think
do we know if this is if we can see it's in 2021, so it's pretty recent. Do we know if this is a live performance or? We don't even know that.
It's a live performance, I believe.
Right, okay. Cool, brilliant. So, we're looking forward to it. Let's get into it.
Спасибо. Спасибо огромное.
And he's from Kazakhstan, isn't it?
Yes, that's right.
So Kazakhstan, to my knowledge, is...
Gonna make sure the sound comes out. Yep, go on.
Is like the far outer reaches of China, technically, isn't it? Into Eastern Europe.
Mm.
So very interesting kind of cultural backgrounds going on. Oh, that instrument sounds awesome. That sounds a lot like this horse violin instrument I saw someone using.
How do you mean horsehair?
So it's like a traditional Mongolian instrument.
Right, okay.
A horse fiddle, I think it's called. There's a lot of tension. We're building up the drama in this performance.
A lot more people than I was expecting.
Very breathy.
Oh, I wasn't expecting such a close sort of
mix.
Yeah. Wow.
A very classical kind of tone, isn't it?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
But really dynamic. Wow. The atmosphere is so intense, isn't it? What?
Yes, I've forgotten.
I'd completely forgotten what to expect.
Okay, I don't want to keep pausing it too much, but that was surprising.
Oh! Oh my god. It's how different you can make your own voice sound, isn't it? That's so...
Oh my god, we've
different.
been so many different places. Starting from that, like I said, just very... I want to use a word, but it's not coming to me yet. Just such a close, high gain...
Intimate,
textural kind of, intimate.
So you can hear that when he first started, he had an incredible breathy tone. It was very stripped, and you could hear but he intentionally made you hear the breath coming through.
And then to such a low, bassy, but smooth sort of voice down the bottom there. He wasn't forcing anything. It was totally there.
So it creates a real weight at the bottom. There was a glissando down to a dissonant sort of note that felt off, but in a great way. And then he used a distortion and a vocal fry, a bit like how Tony Braxton does. I love that.
And into that thick sort of voice he just did.
Which feels very classic and from the chest.
Oh, come on then.
And his voice stretches so well, higher. That's beautiful. It almost feels like something from the soundtrack of Prince of Egypt, doesn't it?
Gosh,
I love that film.
Love it. Again.
Very classic in a lot of his pronunciation. I think he is a very classically trained, obviously, singer.
Well, is he? You can tell that. You can let us know down below.
I believe he is. I think I've seen that written before.
You can let us know. No one knows.
Oh my god. The smoothness of that, the piercing nature of it, when he makes that operatic sound at the top, like a soprano, it sounds like a soprano voice. With the vibrato going very beautifully, flourishing.
It has to be said again, like I said earlier, because it's building a picture now. I think this is what maybe we forgot about him before when we watched last time.
How many different...
When he went to the low, nothing about that was forced. He had it there. He was very grounded in his low, bassy notes. And now he's gone up to the top, nothing about that feels stretching or anything. It's
very versatile.
It's also accessible to him.
Very versatile. Let's go back just ever so slightly. Can you imagine being in that audience at a performance like this? How do you remember all the key changes as they're happening as well?
Magic candles. Someone's not hidden their candle.
The intensity in his acting also. No. So dramatic.
This has to belong to some wider musical or something. Jeez. We've had like 5 different characters, really, haven't we? Love that delay on the end. All that long reverb.
Into that metallic. Our dog is responding emotionally. The way he's holding this.
He phones down.
And as he came down, it still, even as he fell to his knees, it was smooth.
I must collect the dog.
On the end of that note. Oh my god.
Who are you barking at?
The dog is having an emotional response to the song, unfortunately. I hope you'll forgive him. As we've said throughout the performance, it's a very, very dynamic use of voice. Really, really versatile. Masterful is the big word, I would say.
Yeah, absolutely.
And there are lots of moments in there that are just so beautiful. It feels very epic, and that's why it feels like it should be a part of a soundtrack to a film.
You couldn't imagine him doing almost like a quirky, offhand.
No, he couldn't do a
lo-fi indie acoustic guitar type.
He
song.
could do it.
I'm sure he could, but you almost can't imagine him in that context because it's like a sports car kind of thing.
Absolutely. So what? Even the outfit, in a way, it placed him in a sort of timeless space of he could be performing in a...
Does it say if it belongs to something in the...
As a part of an opera, he could be wearing an operatic jacket or something, you know.
That would make
sense. So it's a Kazakh folk instrument. So as I said, the instrument at the beginning, I watched a video, an audition of someone doing a Mongolian throat singing performance, and it was a similar sounding instrument. It was a horse fiddle.
Right.
And then when he did some of the moments at the beginning where he bounced his vocal, there was elements of what sounds like traditional singing, and the breaks in the voice, that sort of vibe.
Maybe sort of unique to the Kazakhstan
Who knows?
style.
There's a lot of assumptions going on here. The idea to add Kobe's to the new song came to Dimash when he first heard the melody of Stranger. He decided that the folk instrument would fit perfectly into the song, giving it an exciting sound. The performer of Kobe's part is Ol Shah's Kermenbek. Okay, cool. So again, that's nice as well also to hear that he has a part to play within the arrangements of certain things. And it's in Sochi, Russia. So that makes a lot of sense,
Right,
with
okay.
the languages that we're hearing. All right, guys, thank you so much for being persistent with us and asking us to react to this song.
Yeah, it was amazing. Really enjoyed it.
Really, really good. If you're watching this video, you might see at the beginning that we have a song coming out on Monday next week. This is the 24th of January. So that might have already passed, in which case, maybe go and have a look.
Yeah, go take a look. It's something we've been working on for a little while. It'll let you know a little bit
Have a look.
about us.
Ooh.
And you know that we are musicians and what we do and why we feel like we might
Have something to impart.
have some
to your-
insight in musically, just to comment, obviously. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. Stick with us. We'll probably be watching more of his videos soon. Subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you again.
Absolutely. We'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.